Hi, it's Maggie. Here are some things I wish I knew when I was in pre-med, part 1. Let's talk about research. While it's not an official requirement for medical school, having some research experience is still a great way to build your problem-solving skills, to hone your focus, and it's just great to connect with mentors and colleagues. January and February is prime time to apply to some summer research programs. I'll be going over some specific opportunities for the University of Toronto as well as neighboring hospitals at Sick Kids and Sunnybrook. But the theory behind all this applies to any structured program. So we will be Googling the Escher program or the Sick Kids Summer Research Program. So here we have a list of all the PIs or principal investigators with open positions who are looking for summer students. And here we have the standard application form, and you want to fill out this form for each lab that you're applying to. On the bottom, there's a place to upload your transcripts, your CV, as well as provide the contact information of your referee. Let's look at, for example, the open position at Dr. Julie Brill's lab. It looks like the research student will be working under a more senior member of the lab, and this is great because they'll likely receive a lot of one-to-one guidance and support. And as part of the application, Dr. Brill is looking for a cover letter. Please do not send in a generic letter, and instead I would tailor your application to the scope of the lab. I would mention any previous research experience, or if you're very early on in your undergrad, or you haven't really had any formal research training as a research assistant or a research student, that is totally okay, and everyone starts from somewhere. In that case, I would mention any previous genetics courses or biochemistry courses so you can show your foundation, or mention any wet lab courses where you've learned how to pipette, dilute reagents, or if you're familiar with techniques like PCR or Western blotting, it may also be relevant to mention that. All in all, we're trying to demonstrate that we have a foundation and that we're teachable. Depending on the lab and responsibilities, it may also be applicable to speak to any software or programming or biostatistics experience that you have that would make you an asset for data analysis. As a former Escher student, I think the Sick Kids Summer Research Program is an excellent one and traditionally has been quite competitive. While some applications might not be due until the end of January or early February, it's not unheard of or not uncommon for labs to receive over 200 applications for one open position, so I highly recommend you submit your applications as early as possible. Over the next few weeks, I expect additional hospital-based research programs from St. Mike's or Sinai or Women's College will begin to emerge, and this is a great time to look into it.